Hey, Taurus Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot. If you're new, welcome. Happy that you're here. Here to do your relationship reading for early August through early September. Lovers. Jeez. Let's see what's going on for you. Taurus Gemini. Any relationship may not be a love relationship, although, who knows? That was kind of an interesting foreshadowing there. We'll see. This is a general reading. May not resonate with everybody. Take what is yours. If it is your reading, claim it. Please consider joining if you're not a subscriber yet, but also, forward on to anybody. I was just saying in my last reading, if you like a reader's style or you think somebody else might, there's just this synchronicity of readings where you land on a reading and it's really for you. So even if I read for cusps, you may find you have a friend or somebody, or just when you share and that sort of thing, somebody just might find their messages here. And I obviously do pick a deck kind of readings as well. So I appreciate that. Okay, let's get going. This is Taurus Gemini. See what's going on for you. You are in the energy of the High Priestess. You see your person in the energy of the Devil. You feel about them the Moon. Well, this is already starting out to be rather interesting. They are in the energy of the Queen of Cups. They see you in the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. You're hard at work, maybe focused on your goals, steady but slower moving. They see you in that way. And they feel about you, Temperance, ooh, which can be a harmonic, alchemic love card for me. The energy between the two of you is the Page of Cups, Obstacle, the Knight of Wands, Advice, Three of Swords, which is always interesting in the advice part, potential outcome, Ace of Swords, bottom of the deck, the Hermit. You might be dealing with a Virgo. The Hermit, the Tower, Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords. Wow, something might have happened here. Something might have happened to pull the rug out from this really important chemical connection. Chemical and could be a bit of an addictive connection, at least for you, Taurus Gemini. So let's see what's really going on. You are in the energy of the High Priestess, though. So you're very tuned in. You're very tuned in, downloading messages or maybe getting some intense dreams. You might be maybe experiencing your person in your dreams. I'd be really curious to know if those of you resonating with this are actually literally having, that kind of insight and dream connection with your person. You do see them as the devil. So you see them as an addictive quality in your life. You see them as somebody that you have an intense attraction for, but at the same time, I think would love to give up or quit if you could. Because something about them as that's the Moon too. The feeling is the Moon here. So the essence of the Moon and the Devil is like really, really intense. So it's like a simultaneous attraction toward this person with an element of allure, but fear. So it's at times knowing that this is so not going to be right for you, or maybe it's only something that is stirring for you, but it also stirs fear in you because maybe you don't feel your best self. I'm feeling when you're with this person, it's not something that lifts you up in the moment. It ultimately would evolve you to a better person. I think that there's an element of you wanting to assess this and get some space from this because you do have the Hermit energy here. The person that you're dealing with, though, is got a real sweet side to them, and maybe that's the attraction. They really are a nurturing person. They are generally a loving and giving person. They actually probably are a very beautiful person. And the gender energies have nothing to do with any of this. So this is not necessarily a feminine person or a woman, but there's something beautiful aesthetically about the person and about their, there's something beautiful about them from a soul level. So you connected at a time where it was kind of really important to connect to this person. They see you as being maybe really focused on the practical in life, money, work, building something in some place in your life. If you're not with them, maybe they see you building in your own family or in a work career situation, but they feel about you the major arcana of temperance. And that's a really heavy energy of love, balance, and harmony. That's an alchemy. So I think they feel deep. I almost feel like they, for some reason, feel deeper and purer about you than you feel about them. Like I feel like for some reason they bring up lack of control in you, and they feel more like they've been through that and they're just kind of getting to the root emotion. Maybe they've been through that too. This isn't their reading, but that's kind of what the element is that I'm getting from them, that they're not feeling as necessarily fearful of this or out of control with this. And I think there's an element that puts you in the feeling of out of control with this. And I think that's why you keep to yourself with High Priestess. Oops. With the High Priestess, you might tend to keep to yourself. You're not revealing your emotions. And that's also a bit of the moon. Moon and High Priestess, I mean, come on. You actually want to be mysterious with this, or you just are right now. But the energy between the two of you is the Page of Cups. So if it hasn't happened yet, it looks like there could be this offering, this light, romantic or flirtatious communication. The challenge here, though, is I think the cloud over whatever the two of you do together is the Knight of Wands energy. So even if it feels innocent, you have this allure thing between the two of you, and there's a passion there. So that is a challenge. It's like, will it come in? If it comes in, can I handle it? If it comes in, can I handle it? Will it stay, go? Do I want it to stay or go? You know, that kind of thing. Excuse me. So Three of Swords as the obstacle. I'm sorry, advice. The obstacle challenge was the Knight of Wands. The advice is the Three of Swords. So I think it's telling me, like, don't avoid a breakdown in the situation. Don't avoid the separation. Take a separation if you need to take it. And here's the Tower. Don't avoid the Tower. Don't avoid the separation. Kind of capitalize on that. And that's the best way through. With this Two of Cups situation, you'll get clearer from it. Yeah, definitely. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely. You'll know more energetically about this if you lean into any breakages, fissures in the rock. You know, if you lean into any of the difficulties. I'm not saying you need to like dive in and assess them with this person. I'm just saying that you can examine them and not gloss over them. And you'll be less fearful of the mysterious connection here, this kind of allure. If you see both sides, you see the positives and the negatives, you see the light and the shadow. And you also examine for yourself what this reading means to you. I'm sorry, person and relationship means to you. That's, I think, really important. It's really important here because it's a deep relationship and it's stirred up the devil and the moon with you to examine what this is really about at some point. And I think you're doing that, and that's why you have the Hermit. What else can we tell you? Taurus, Gemini. Abandoned. Crossroads. Everybody's at a crossroads this month. Communication. I'm gonna pull one more. Muse. So, okay, let me pull your person too. You definitely are feeling fearful and hurt over this, so you're going off and you are going off and analyzing it. You've closed off, I guess I should say. You've closed off a bit. This is saying to me with communication, not necessarily that you have to communicate with the person, but this to me is more like communicating with the universe and your own messages. sometimes you might need to access them through other, means. If you're trying to be too logical, your messages may not come. If you try to work on a hobby or do something creative, you might just get the answers that you need. The person is mute, divine masculine, bound, which is kind of a devil card, and patience. So your person isn't overreacting to anything, and understanding. Your person isn't overreacting to anything right now. In fact, they may not be showing you a reaction right now because they've got the mute card. They also see you as the divine masculine, or they've got a divine masculine energy. There's a devil connection, so it's a deep connection. The patience here is, again, I don't think they're going anywhere. So this is kind of for you to resolve, Taurus, Gemini, and see what you want to do about it. Right now, I think you're both mute. If you want to know the truth, you're holding all your cards. They're not speaking. This is definitely a connection that's not right now speaking. You do have a Page of Cups in the middle of you, so whether it's now or in the near future, somebody might be offering a communication of lightness to not freak anybody out. Ultimately, the Ace of Swords, some truth will come out or some victory will be had, which is a good thing. The Fool. King of Cups. And the Magician. Wow, there's an opportunity that's going to come out of this to maybe put a finger on the reboot button here. So, an opportunity, I see this almost as the same person, which is really interesting. The King of Cups here almost looks like the Magician to me in these cards, and I think that means that, the Magician has all the tools at his disposal, the cup, the wand, the sword, and, the pentacle. I think that that you have the ability to create whatever you want out of this situation. This person is being patient. They are an infinity connection for you. I think that your path to your new beginning, or to your awareness, or to your Ace of Swords is going to come through tapping more into your emotional side, because I think you've been disconnected from that. I think that you put a block to feelings, and that you've been blocking, at least right now, or to do with this person. So you may need to figure that out, how to do that for you, how to connect to your feeling side to come to your solutions. Which is really interesting, because a lot of people who come to these readings are very connected to their feeling side. Not all. So see what those downloads are telling you. And you've got communication, High Priestess. You're very in tune. Your intuition should tell you a lot. Keep going with that. You've got the Hermit. And you should find how to make sense out of this situation. It's a very, very intriguing reading. So good luck with that, Taurus, Gemini. Let me know what you think. And I will see you soon.